YouTube just had a mic drop moment for the first time in years. While most creators are out here chasing subscriber counts and trying to go viral with everything, YouTube quietly rolled out more than 30 new features for you and I to use. And I'm not talking about some like cute little updates here and there that you've seen in years past, guys. I'm talking about features that could literally 10x your business in the next 90 days. But here's the thing. 99% of creators are going to completely miss these. Look, I've been doing YouTube for years. I've generated almost $4 million organically, 21 plus million views. My big channel has over 300,000 subscribers. And here's what I know. Out of all of these updates, there are 8 that are going to massively separate the people who want to build real businesses from the people that are just playing around and using YouTube as a hobby. Now, by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to instantly borrow authority from bigger creators, which is insane, how to let AI build your global content empire with like 20 plus languages while you sleep, how to turn one piece of content into multiple revenue streams, how to protect your reputation from deepfakes, yeah, that's a thing now, and how to get YouTube's algorithm working for you instead of against you. Now, if you're tired of playing small on YouTube, I get it. Frustrated, stuck, I suggest you hit that subscribe button right now because I'm building this channel in public right alongside of you guys. I've done it before, I'll do it again because what I'm showing you in this video, this is how to build a real business, a real channel, a real movement, and not just get stuck against the wall with a hobby channel. Update number 1 is authority borrowing on steroids. We're talking about collaboration at the highest level, and this is an absolute game changer, guys. YouTube now allows up to 5 creators to post the same video. I'm talking about one piece of content, 5 different channels, 5 different subscribe buttons, and I know some of you guys might be thinking, okay, cool, more exposure. And on the surface, that's what it looks like. But smart business owners, smart creators, this is what they see. They see instant credibility transfer. Now listen to me on this. Let's say that you're a new business coach or you're like an early on creator, but you know other people, your friends and peers with other people in the space. Let's say that you collaborate with an established entrepreneur. I got to slow down here, who might have like 500,000 subscribers. When you both drop the video on both channels, the same video, the audience doesn't just discover you. They inherit that trust that the other creator took years to build. Obviously, you got to be careful with this because it could be a slippery slope, but this isn't just networking, guys. This is authority hacking. While a ton of creators have been out here begging for shout outs and trying to get noticed, you're building strategic partnerships that compound your credibility overnight. This is how anybody becomes an expert. You have to start one step at a time. It's like getting a cosign from someone who's already made it. It works in the music industry, it works in the television and film industry, works in corporate America. So this is what we have to do. We have to make sure that we're collaborating and keeping the right people in our ecosystem. And I'm not talking about like using people. I'm talking about teaming up with people to have your voice heard, to be able to serve different audiences, and to be able to grow together. Now, this next one is nuts. YouTube's going to allow us to test titles and thumbnails automatically, up to 3 variations. The winner gets pushed harder by the algorithm, obviously. And get this, since thumbnail testing rolled out a couple years ago back in 2023, creators have run more than 15 million experiments. Now they're adding titles to the mix, which I think is just unbelievable. YouTube's billion-dollar algorithm is now working for you, not against you. Well, hopefully. And I say that because some of these great feature rollouts in the past have kind of been a cluster you-know-what for the first few months until they iron out all the bugs. But imagine not having to sit around waiting if this title is better than this title. No more losing momentum because you picked the wrong thumbnail on upload day. All of this stuff is supposed to be helping us, guys. The platform literally optimizes your content so you can create more. For business creators like us, this is like having a $100,000 marketing team running split tests 24/7, except doesn't cost us anything. Okay, so this next one is gonna blow your mind. 2 massive features just dropped. 1, auto dubbing with lip sync technology. YouTube now dubs your videos in more than 20 languages, and here's the crazy part, it makes the speaker's mouth match the new language. The data shows that viewers are spending more than 75% of their time watching dubbed versions versus originals. And this is like channels like Mr. Beast, for example. Now, the second one I'm talking about is AI-powered shorts creation. YouTube's Gemini is scanning your long-form videos, auto-creating shorts from the best moments. If you guys know anything about like Opus Clip and some of these other tools, this is now going to be built into YouTube for free with you just being on YouTube. Every live stream becomes a content library. Every tutorial becomes 10 discovery opportunities. This is absolutely insane if you want to utilize shorts. Now think about this for a second. You record one business training video. AI dubs it into Spanish and French and German and Portuguese and Chinese and Hindi, Indonesian, Italian, and English, depending on where you started. And this chops out the best moments into shorts for each language. This is not content creation. This is content multiplication. Look, your competitors are going to get stuck making separate videos for different markets. You're going to be out there dominating globally with AI doing the heavy lifting. And I'm not like a big fan of AI, it's my initials, but for everything, right? But this is a game changer. Now, let's jump into the fourth update, right? Here's where it gets really interesting. A new feature, stream horizontally and vertically at the same time. One unified chat. Your live content hits desktop and it hits the shorts feed simultaneously. Guys, AI integrated with YouTube, they're doing it right, at least from what they're rolling out and telling us it's going to do. Plus, AI creates highlight reels from your streams automatically. And here's my favorite part. Practice mode lets you test your setup and your audio and your flow before going live to thousands of people. This is something that those of you who have done live streams, live webinars, training boot camps, you know that the tech stack can be incredibly overwhelming. So with the test mode, practice mode, it allows you to practice before you go live so you can stumble before the people see it. Now listen to the stat. Over 30% of all daily YouTube viewers are watching live content now. So any of you guys that might be running a webinar, a product launch, live training, anything like that, this just changed everything. Look at what Alex Hormozi just did a couple weeks ago. And here's the real power move. You can now play games from YouTube's library during live streams and start vertical reaction streams on mobile. This is the thing. This isn't just streaming anymore. This is interactive entertainment that builds deeper community, deeper connections. And when it comes to building trust and authority, that's what it's all about. One thing I want to remind you guys of is when you do live streams, I know a lot of people talk to me and say, Adam, I want to go live, but it feels like it's just kind of a waste of time because it doesn't get pushed like a regular YouTube video after the fact. But when you are live, YouTube is showing it to as many people as possible because it knows it has a finite amount of time with you that day. Then it becomes evergreen content. You can build that into everything that you're doing and people will discover it. So keep that in mind. Now, the next update is called Ask Studio, and it's kind of like having a ChatGPT built directly into YouTube Studio. You can literally ask it things like, what thumbnails get the most clicks? Which videos make the most money? When should I post for maximum views? And it answers instantly in plain English. It's very, very simple and straightforward. Guys, this kills every excuse that you have about not knowing what works. And I'm saying that as a YouTube coach, right? This is just an incredible companion to everything that I do. The data's sitting right there on your dashboard, and now it's explaining itself to you like you're having a conversation with an actual strategist, which I just think is an amazing new feature. Now, I've been preaching looking at the analytics, the metrics, the data for a long, long time, because if you don't know your numbers, you don't know how to grow. But this turns your channel into a data-driven machine instead of a guessing game. I've been telling people, go here, go here. I have no idea where to go. And with Ask Studio, it completely eliminates that and it helps them get to where they need to go. Now, the next one is a little bit strange, but it's massive for protecting your business reputation, your personal brand. And most people aren't even thinking about this yet. Look, there's a lot of people out there that are being deepfaked, right? Photoshopped or AI images or AI video. And you guys have already seen this, right? Now YouTube has just rolled out likeness detection technology that's rolling out into all YouTube Partner Program creators. This is an AI scan for the entire platform for unauthorized videos using your face or your voice. Think about that. Someone creates a deepfake of you promoting a scam, for example, which I've seen way too often. You know, it's always like the mouth is off a little bit. Luckily, right now you could still tell. But if that were to happen, you get notified instantly and can request removal with one click. This is protecting so many people that have had to jump through hoops over the last few months or last few years. When something is unjust, when something is not right, when something is blatantly illegal, it's been kind of a pain in the ass to get it taken care of. But now YouTube listened loud and clear, rolled this out, and hopefully it works. And just for a little bit more context, this is why it matters for business creators. Your face is your brand. One fake video promoting the wrong product could destroy years of trust building in a single day or a few hours. This isn't just a feature. This is a new digital, kind of cheesy, bodyguard for your reputation. While other platforms let anybody impersonate you, YouTube is actively protecting your identity with artificial intelligence. Okay, so I think I saved the best for last. This is something that I got super jazzed up about when I saw it, but something that you guys should really pay attention to. This could change the creator business forever. It's called dynamic brand integration. As somebody who's made hundreds of thousands of dollars with sponsorships on my other channel, this is a game changer because up until now, when you recorded a sponsorship segment, it was locked into that video for life. And a lot of sponsors like that. But soon you'll be able to mark sponsored slots into your video, kind of like chapters, that then can be filled or removed after the upload. Think about that. It's kind of like podcast breaks. Those of you who nerd out about this stuff, and you know that if you upload a podcast into certain platforms, you have certain breakpoints where they then place the sponsor. I'm going to go into hey, if you guys want a video, a full-blown video on how to get sponsorships, the best practices and how to reach out cold or how to respond to people that reach out to you, let me know in the comments. I have a lot of experience there. So what does this mean for us? A single piece of content could serve multiple sponsors over time. It can always stay relevant. Imagine this. You create 50 evergreen business videos. Each one has a sponsored slot, right? A few slots. In the next 5 years, brands can bid to fill those slots without ever having to film a new piece of content or a new integration. It's sitting there as real estate that people can jump into and pull out of, right? So your content library becomes, I hate passive income, but really it does become a passive income machine because the content's already made. And over time, new sponsors will want to jump in. And in my opinion, guys, these aren't just updates. This is an entire new business model. While other creators are out there trading time for money over and over and over again, and they never actually get out of that, you're building assets to generate revenue indefinitely. But here's the reality of it. Here's what's going to happen. 90% of creators are just going to ignore these updates completely, even though they're kind of epic. 9% are going to play with them like they're a toy or something that's just kind of here today, gone tomorrow for like a week, and then forget about them. 1%, 1% are going to treat them like the business tools that they absolutely are, and they're going to dominate by using it because that's their unfair advantage. The question is, which group are you going to be in? Look, I've been doing this long enough to know that most people don't take action. They'll watch a video and think, oh, that's cool. They'll save it. They might write down a couple notes in their phone. They'll go right back to what they were doing. But if you want to be in that top 1% of creators here on YouTube, here's your next step. So subscribe if you haven't yet, because I'm going to be doing a full breakdown of exactly how to implement each of these as they roll out, as I'm using them personally, step by step. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. Speaking of in the comments, I want you to comment game changer. If you're ready to stop playing small and start treating YouTube like the business platform that it really is. Here's the bottom line. YouTube isn't rolling out toys for creators. They're building infrastructure for people like you who think like a CEO. Most creators are going to stay broke using million-dollar tools like amateurs. And that's the thing. We get out of these things what we put into them. But you're about to build an empire. If you're watching this video to the end, I have a really good feeling that you're driven. I have a really good feeling that you're ready to take this to the next level. So with that being said, watch this video next if you want even more tactics, if you want something to move you in the right direction with the next upload and every one after that. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet. And until next time, guys, I appreciate you watching.